Welcome to Rock's Life. My name is Francis, and this is Gauntlet Dark Legacy, the GameCube version. I don't know why I feel the need to specify that, but it makes me sound like more like I know things and are good with facts. Let me tell you what, okay? Pop-Tarts, okay? This is really... Pop-Tarts are branded, okay, as a children's snack. That's some BS right there, okay? They're filling, okay? They're a practical snack for everyone. They come in a myriad flavors. There's chocolate ones for if you don't have any chocolate. That's real. And there's fruit ones if you're fruity tooty. And that's it. And it's like, it's just silly. And there's the gross ones like orange soda. I don't know. It's just I just think we don't need to make fun of people. Nothing personal. I just don't think we need to make fun of people for their snacking choices. Let's watch this cutscene. Oh.
Congratulations! You now have enough crystals to enter the desert lands.
That's not a cutscene. That's a pop-up. Alright, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You remember... Shut up. You remember last time I was really distraught at the end of episode 5 or whatever the hell? Because we didn't have enough yellow crystals. So I went and ground on my own time. I grinded. And I got them. So we need a few more runestones. So we're all good to go to world 6, the desert world. Which, that is a typical, archetypical video game world to have. But I think you'll find Gauntlet takes it up a notch just like they did with the forest world, okay? They really know how to make the most of environmental design. Let's take a look at that. Oh, and these birds grew mohawks with the feathers we got. There it is, desert world. Its beauty is defying. And it's got music that doesn't... Well, okay, so it's not like the most bomb new track, but alright, anyways, here we go. It beats that freaking forest theme with the bongos.
City ruins.
The city ruins. I think this is great. This is awesome with the water and the blue on yellow. Hugely, bigly, fantastic design. Also, this time around, and the enemy turn is brown people. I'm not sure if it's worse that I said that or that is what it is. It's not. They're supposed to be like they're supposed to be like Egyptian, I guess, like statues, I guess, you know. Oh, sweet Jesus, that guy's fun. You know, but they are black people on the Egyptian level, so do what you will with that information. Oh dear. This guy is he's just shepherding. He's getting Christ into me with a stick. Alright. Not Christ. Anubis or whatever the hell. Fake gods. I got fish. That's pretty rad. No, I like the idea that, like, what's the Egyptian level? It's like a big flood. Like, oh. That's kind of interesting. Also snakes. And ranged guys. Yeah. Ranged enemies in Gauntlet are getting into the domain of things that can ruin your day. That's food. That's good. Yeah. One of the things I will say, Desert World takes the difficulty and cranks it up. And not only do I remember this, but it's like that's just the case. The universal consensus on this. I read actually a little bit on the forums. Not about that, but it was funny. I spent like more time on the forums trying to see if I could hack the file to get myself 3 yellow crystals than I did actually just replaying a level and getting them. You can't, by the way. Thank you. I missed that line. It's been a while. I'll just break the flood already. Jesus Christ. What was I saying? Anyways. I got him though. This is bad. Alright, we're not winning. You'll see. You'll see as we play. It got hard. Let's go back and get those black crystals. Any secrets? No. We're gonna need them for the last world toad here. Whee! That is fun though. Ow. It's sort of like Gauntlet takes the like beauty is pain. Like, you think these levels look nice? Well, everything in it hurts you bad. Those are snakes. I hate snakes, Jock. I don't really hate snakes. Alright. Ow. Ranged enemies, on the other hand, I hate them. I hate them. Very much I hate them. Yeah, that's probably the worst addition that they could have put in this. Because they are just going to beat the crap out of me constantly. A lot of it has to do with the way that the aiming works on like a front-to-front basis. So whatever enemy's in front is going to get hit. But if there's ranged guys, then you just shoot past them. That's not possible. There have been, if you've been paying a lot of attention, there have been some ranged enemies like the bomb throwers. But slow firing arced bombs do not nearly have the death capacity that fast firing straight, like totally straight missiles have that the magic guys shoot. So it's a much different caliber of ranged combat. Perhaps it'd be more useful at this point to be playing a melee character. And we're gonna hear that a lot as I lose all my health. That was a heroic effort. Sure was. Oh, don't eat that. And every other item is trapped, and everything sucks. I am just getting a little frustrated here. Y'all can die. Bollocks. Is this a locked door? Crap. I guess I should have wasted a key. Oh well. Spaghetti was not working. It's full of snakes. And now we're going back down. That was fun. Good thing they did keep the bomb guy though. So like it's not, that's the thing, is it's not like a retexture. Like they're not retexturing these models, they just make a ton of them. It's bizarre. Right now we're up here, I guess that's good reasons. I don't really want to be down there with that guy. That's that I have no idea how to hit him. I will need to figure that out. Ha! Get bamboozled. Oh, there's a spawner there. I didn't even notice. I'm not gonna open that chest because I've had bad luck with chests. It's usually not worth opening chests. I think I said that early on, and I forget off and on. I get a little bit of that awful principle of, like, if I have good luck, then I think to open another one, which is especially stupid. Because this isn't even random where they would be an equal chance. It's been designed, so it's less likely, I think. Maybe just to leave it. I don't know. It's not true random, though. And humans are bound to patterns. I'm gonna say this is an equation I can't crunch right now. But you know, whatever. They're useless, that's my point. Labors were often kept in the walls in times of war. If this is the secret wall right here, alright. I was gonna say that would be ridiculous. Also, is that like a little bit of history? You get Gauntlet and a history lesson. Oh, shut up. It's pretty much like the most sarcastic thing I've ever heard. The way those guys beat the crap out of you, that was a heroic effort. Yes, yes. Ooh. So the dragons got big. And they breathe fire now. Hey, I got him. Good. Give me those talons. I think there's a switch over here. Aha! This is the treasure we've heard so much about? Lovely. I was hoping for health, money, to buy health. Freaking crystals or... okay. I get it, but it's not like the most crazy useful thing to me at this point. Here's a good wall of enemies I'll have to cut through. I swear the spawn rates are all over the place. Some of them are like just enough so that it's just a pain. And then, oh yeah, I need to go back for that. I got more excited as more meat was revealed. That's right here, red beans. There's another one. Oh, that's an important one too. Where was that? That's a runestone. Ah, okay, this is. Oh, it's got a heart that also looks like a turnip.
Runestones have been found.
Hey, a runestone turnip. Turnip runestone. Red beans. Red turnips. Red turnips. I see the snakes can hide in the sand for a tactical advantage. My feet can hide in the sand as well for a tactical advantage. Alright, cool. That is useful. Poison meat. What is this? Divinity Original Sin? Divinity players will get that one. It's a tough game because it's prone to a lot of inside like humor and such, but it's, you know, no one plays it because why would you? It's hard and long. It's difficult and requires a lot of time dedication. That's probably a better phrasing of that. I like that archer over there who hits you from anywhere on the map and you can't hit him. That's really awesome. Sweet Jesus. No, okay, I thought that would blow up that meat. I almost cried. You don't want to hear me cry. I assure you. Oh, I guess I'm standing right away in that trap. Oh, okay. Those are confusing traps. I don't really get the hitboxes on those. That said, what doesn't kill you? Don't worry about it. Oh, it's a golem. Sand golem. Now these guys are retextured. I understand. Which is fine. Again, as I made this I think last episode, that like they're the least interesting enemy because they have a lot of health and they're so boring. So they're just grind. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't know. Oh. What's your favorite kind of Pop-Tart? Right in the comments below. That's another one of those YouTube sins that they have, you know? Like, they talk about a lot of Let's Plays are just a podcast that happen to have video games in the background, you know? And some people do exactly that. Seem to get away with it though, for the most part. I don't know what it is. It has to do with the personality aspects of like people who watch those sorts of things. I'm less interested in the game, more interested in the personality. Which, shut the hell up, isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just different, I guess. I want to go get that chest, but I am just overwhelmed by the. Is that going to do something? No. Waves of these guys. I hope that we come up with a different basic enemy, because These guys suck to fight. They're fast, small, do a lot of damage, and have a lot of health. It's just awesome.
I've not seen such bravery.
He's still doing it. I don't know what triggers him to go into like these spasms with like just certain levels. He just keeps going. Well, I do know it. It has to do with the damage you take, which is what makes it so insulting. That sure was a heroic effort. Also, that archer is actually Satan. I'm glad that you got killed by your own commander. It makes me happy. And here we are, doing this game again. Oh well. You know what? It's very rare that I ever eat while doing anything. I don't like eating that much. But it's early. It's very early in the morning. It's breakfast time. That's what it is, you know. What are you gonna do? So we sort of lost the. We didn't lose, but we're farther away now from the whole flooded area. Or more in the city ruins, I suppose. Alright, can't pick that up. And this game is just driving me to use my potions on like basic enemies because I can't seem to kill them on my own. My basic attack has gotten weak. Or has become weak. I say that and then all of a sudden we're back in the water, so you know, don't even listen to me. Come on, Jesus. Crystals. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something. I have this weird feeling right now. It's like, particularly, like, not in any serious sense, like something missing from my life, but just like this peculiar vibe involving this level. And I swear to God, we've missed something. It's the strangest thing. I have this weight. I'm trying to think. We got the runestone. We got the money. We were not going great on health, but it's not like we were like dying. We're almost level 50, so we'll get a new outfit. It's always nice. I don't know what it is. Strangest thing. And this guy will beat the ever-living crap out of me. He does 30 damage a hit and hits every single time. Unless I can get him stuck in a wall. What a bastard of design. Alright, I don't know. But here we go, we win. I'm not gonna open it. Just go and say we were the winners. $727 kills. You really do get a lot of kills in this. You don't notice when you're playing it. Oh yeah, next time. Next time we'll get that sweet 50. Let's save that up. That was a long level, so I don't want to do it again. As awesome as it was. He should do the runestone now. Get ready for the meme. Get the meme ready. Here comes the meme.
Congratulations.
There it
you
is.
have found a runestone.
There it is. That's good stuff. Turnips. Hey, so funny thing. You'll just notice a jump cut happened. If I was standing over there and I'm standing over here, you'll be asking yourself, was there, you know, why? God, that music's awful. I'll bust this up a little bit. Was there something, you know, did I see a cat, per se? Did I stumble on a rock? No. No. God, no.
You are now entering the temple
No, but it's for you. What was the second? For me, was about 4 or 5 months since I played Gauntlet Legacy. Gauntlet. It's been a really long time. I am just hell bent on finishing this game, so let's do it. I want to play through this. So I'm coming back. We're in the desert world right now. You should already be aware of that, as I just did level 1 from your perspective, viewer. And here we're gonna struggle to play. I did a little bit of research for coming back into this because I take Let's Playing too seriously and I make it like a chore for myself. That's probably why it's so hard to get through these games, is because, you know, I make it a chore for myself. So I was reading and doing research. Apparently we picked the class that has the least melee viability in the entire game. That includes like the wizard. Like the wizard has better melee than the archer. And even there's another ranged character, I think the jester, who has higher melee than this lady. So we really did pick kind of the worst character, basically. But you know, in my head I thought that it would be good because ranged, but then it wasn't. And now I'm just gonna lose all my health because I'm not good at these games. I just want to get away from the terrible water noise. I can't seem to kill this player. Even double bow doesn't kill it. It's just... I don't think I want to mess with those right now. I'll get that set up again. Fixed camera angles are going to kill me. How much health did I start with? Should I just be hitting restart right now? This might be a short-lived reinvestment in this. Those range guys, they seem to hit me without me really being able to do anything about it. I don't really know. I know that. I just have to use double bow every single time I see one. This is not my preference. I actually think I played halfway through this at the time of recording this. Like this level. And then I think it might have crashed. Which is weird because it really seemed to. On my GameCube. GameCube games don't generally crash a whole lot. So. It's a little peculiar. At least not on a GameCube. Shh. Don't tell NSA. They'll be on me, man. I owned a copy, so that's like when people fall back on that. Apparently it's not like a super legitimate claim, like, oh, I used to own it so I can steal it. Like, that's not really how that works, but it is technically better than... I'm trying to pick that up and I have full. That's doing great. Thanks for asking. You know, so it's like, yeah, it's a little bit better, but you're still a bad person who deserves death penalty. Death punishment. You know, whatever. And here we see the game overloading us with enemies in an attempt to break my sanity early on. It's freaking the water noise too, that's like not mixed right, so it's like 10 times louder than everything else. I've been playing this for like 11 minutes and it's starting to do my head. Oh, 4 minutes. That's so time's going by twice as fast. Feels like this, rather. Okay. So that's one of the things I read about. Let's see. I've read all this filler material. I didn't realize it needed so much so fast. Something to talk about here other than the fact that the water sound makes me want to gouge out my own eardrums with a fork. Where's I going with that? Sure is. Forks. I read about the fact that there was an arcade release of this game as well. Or at least there was an arcade release of the version that comes prior to this. Gauntlet Legends, which is basically the same game, just with less content. There's like less levels, I think. Gauntlet Legends has an arcade release, so basically this game with some stuff stripped out, but it's just about the same. And so you could like go into an arcade, like, and play this with your friends if that was something that you like to do. I can only assume that is the absolute worst way to experience this game. Like, I know that it ultimately, like, if I lose all my health and die, I'm not gonna blow $1,000 worth of quarters. I mean, they're sort of like like microtransactions because yeah, it's basically just you're paying for more health. You're paying to come back, which is really inefficient. Anything, I think it's called like there's a principle of like invisible spending is always way more costly than visible spending. So when something doesn't track your purchase, like microtransactions or an arcade cabinet, you're just statistically going to spend way more money than if it had a set price. Even if the set price is like, or if it has a set price that is one time. Even if that amount seems like much more at the time. And that's where the freemium model exists. Forget phone games. I don't play. I only play real games, like specifically things that date like pre 2000. Seems to be my general domain. Divinity 2 was good. That came out last year. But it was silly, right? Because my good buddy Mitch and I, we played through. Buddy makes me sound more relatable to you plebeian people, so I hope that's working. We played through freaking Divinity 2, like, as soon as it came out, we were playing through it. And then, like, not even a year later, like, it took us about a year to beat the game. Because, you know, we have lives outside of this, basically. So it took us a long time, and then, like, right as we were finishing it, they announced an enhanced edition that, like, apparently rewrites major parts and all this, and we're like, oh, yeah, that's fine. We really enjoyed it. It was a good playthrough as well. Check it out on this very channel. But ultimately, it's a little silly. It's a free update too. It's a free like thing. Because of course there's Valerian in there. Kind of insane. Like the good kind of insane, not like Roberta Williams, but like Tim Schafer. Oh, level 50, lucky me. If only I had any health whatsoever. I really think I started this with like 4,000 and now I'm down to almost the 2,000s. I don't know if I'm just playing really bad because I haven't played this in a long time, or if it's just really hard. Probably both, and that's what kills you. It's never one thing. Don't isolate your variables like that. It's probably a mix of both. Now one of these should break open and give us black gems because that's what the sign said it would do. Of course you'll notice it's not. I can only assume that to be a tax related issue. Maybe that? No. What did that thing I pulled do? I wasn't paying attention. I can't read, you know, how am I supposed to? Nah, I must open that wall. Or maybe if I walk down this path a little ways, then you gotta backtrack. If nothing comes up, then I'll know I missed it, because we should be able to get that stuff. It's also very, very hot, because of course it is. It's a New England summer, so I got my ice water. It's important. You want to stay hydrated, kids. Like, that's good for you. That did not. The camera's just giving me an aneurysm. That opened one of the things that I wanted to open. Didn't open the other thing, though. Freaking, these games are so hard. I just sit and whinge about it. I don't understand why it said to do that and then it didn't work. Freaking. Actually, the hot is really getting me immersed, which is nice. Like the fact that I'm just dripping, my whole body is just glistening with sweat. It just really makes me immersed in the desert city. So that's nice. We got one of these guys here. Insane shepherd person. Crazy shepherd, I call him. Yeah, so Double Bow is probably not all that fantastic there, but you know, he's dead. I'm not. I'm losing. The health bar is slipping. I've gotten a little more careful, I think, over the last 5 minutes. But it's not going great. I don't know how you drop like big K figures like that, but if I do it again, I'm gonna be dead, so. Forward pass leads to health and right leads to wealth. Well, I'm in desperate need of some health, so. Oh god, it's one of these puzzles. Oh, and I got people shooting at me. I was hoping it'd be one of those friendly mazes with no enemies in it. I'm just gonna drop these fools. Unworthy offerings are cast upon the steps. I don't know what that means. Oh, I got X-ray. I didn't want X-ray vision. For all the obvious reasons that one wouldn't want X-ray vision. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh, I think the other bomb guy just hit him. Ah. There we go. Got him right where I want him. Use the old Dark Souls 1 tactic of trick him down some environmental stuff. Oh, lucky meat. It's nice to meet you. How did you even bite me for that? That's stupid, you're snakes. That's not how snakes work. Gauntlet, a game that'll twist your perception of snakes. Okay, so that's not how you solve that puzzle. There's meat over here. I am in desperate need of some sweet meat. Sort of like Paragon and Renegade, except it's meat and not meat paths in this game. The meat system is an interesting one because it actually derives from the ancient culture of the meat people. And the meat people are interesting people because everything they do relates to the core concept of meat, including the fact that they are themselves meat. That's the meat economy, as they call it. And a lot of the meat economy involved cheesing enemies over slopes, because that's how the meat people fought. They were simple, they were traders, but they knew how to cheese a boss fight. Wow, he's got a lot of help. Imagine trying to fight him legitimately. Sweet Jesus. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Christ. Ooh, no, I summoned the beast. Well, hopefully that BFG did a lot, because I'm sorta out of ideas. I'll just keep doing this. My lady grunts with such fervor that makes me filled with determination. I'm able to win this fight if I just keep holding Y and standing far away. There we go. Double bow seems to always kill in the first bolt, which just vexes me beyond like words that I can describe to you. I can't even describe the words, that's how much it vexes me. Clicking buttons, flipping switches. Oh, there's another one of... What? We need 1,000 mini bosses to clear this area? I mean, what are we going over here? The Ark of the Covenant? Oh, of course that missed him because why would it not have missed him? Oh, what kind of angle was that? He just like wall ran at me. Oh, and there goes all that health I picked up. So you pretty much have to choose it. If there's a way to do these fights without choosing them, I'd love to know. Please email me at www.shutup.com and I'll be sure to ignore you. Freaking cannot get this game. Oh, no, that's not it. Alright. This is one of those puzzles. I think I got X-ray vision, so I might as well use it to see what's in these chests. Pineapple, that's pretty good. Ooh, there's a poison thing in it, but there's a switch under it. Can I hit the switch without picking up the poison thing? That's a great question. No, but it wasn't a poison thing, it was a death. Oh, and that's, you have to do that to progress, so I don't know what happens if you're out of keys or whatever. Now we got the Goon army appearing. Joker and his goons. They're not really attacking me so much as wandering in aimless directions, which is very preferable. I'm not complaining. Let's see if I can. That BFG will even go that far. I have no idea. Yeah, it does. Red beans. Let's see, we raise some stuff over here. What? What did that do? It showed me the area I already have unlocked. It's a hint, this clue. We need to walk back over this way, perhaps. No, that's not it. Maybe we need to walk this way. Walk this way. Well, no, it's clearly one of those space puzzles that confuses Francis because he has the IQ of a goldfish. I also missed that whole like dream sequence thing over there, but like, do I want to go back? Not really. Can't be that important. Except you need, I think, every single black crystal to finish the game in one thing, so you know, I'll work that problem out when I get there. I know I'm gonna be crystal short. I just know. I'm no fool. I picked up a lot in that white ones in that maze, so I think we'll be good on the whites, actually. I just think we're going to be, well, I know we're going to be short in blacks when the time comes, which is fine. That's what it is. Sweating through the walls here. Magic potions now destroy secret walls. That's just super useless. But I'm a ranger now, level 50, so that's really exciting. Time to blow all of our money that we worked hard to get because we lost all our health in the Great War. There we go, 5,000. Hope we weren't saving that gold or anything. I'm gonna save and hope that if I save now, then I won't have to. Or if I think this next level goes really bad, I'll just revert. That's my thinking. Let's see if it's good thinking. Well, level 3. Okay, now we gotta show us.
Green Archer is now a level 50 Ranger.
That's right, I'm a ranger now. The next step after an archer is a ranger. My bow is, it's got like 80 arrows on it, like shotgun shells. I've got shoulder plates that have horns. I'm awesome. That's not no other words for it, really.
You are now entering the Mystic Pyramid.
Alright, so this is where I think like the game again does that thing where it makes really good use of the environment to use level design or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? It's using environmental conceptions to bolster level design. And that's good. That's the right thing to do. I don't know if this is a legend item. That is a legend item. We'll need that to finish the level. No, we won't need that to finish the level. We'll need that. We'll want... we need to get that. So. This is the pyramid. This whole level is just scaling the pyramid. Keeping in mind that I will have to find this, whatever the hell that green thing was, before I finish, because it will let me finish without it, and it might even let me miss it permanently, and then I'll have to replay the level, and that'll be really fun. So let's try and do this right, and by let's I mean the onus is entirely on me and my problem solving ability, which is that of a choose your adjective, choose your animal. Preferably something with like some freaking alliteration, you know, an autistic ape, which, you know, people don't like autistic that much as a put down. Apparently that's not very nice. So don't pick that one. You could do a bewildered bear or a golden claw lies near. I'm sure it does. This is the climbing the pyramid theme, by the way, which is quite nice. Really builds the atmosphere up. Actually, it sounds like I'm making fun of the game, which I am because I'm an idiot, but I actually like the Gauntlet Legacy soundtrack. So, hush my mouth. Oh, is that the green thing that we saw in the sarcophagus? Oh, that was easy. Now we just gotta get to it. We already opened it up with a secret lever. That means we're doing rad beans. Now, I think it might be behind like a secret wall or something, because that's how pyramids work. So, like, this wall looks suspicious. We can't break it, but maybe a lever lowers it. So, or which I don't know why there's like hot coals at the bottom of the pyramid. I don't know what that's significant of, but it is the case. I just get so bamboozled in these sections too, because I'm getting shot at the same time. I don't know whether to like just try and quick melee to the enemies and get around to the archer, or if I should try shooting back to the archer and ignoring the melee enemies. They seem to get you stuck in these traps where people can hit you in the front and from far away, and you can't really seem to video games. You can't seem to manage that super duper well. And now I don't know how to get up to this lever. Also showed it to the blue death vortex shooting up to the pyramid. That's clearly some kind of ancient Navajo magic, I think. So
The archer has gained a level.
good. I'm short on levels. And high on patience. No, I have that backwards. I have plenty of levels, I just don't have any patience. Partially because, like, okay, people like compare the cold and the hot because apparently, like, we are all autistic apes, or at least apes, some capacity, and like just the fact that temperature exists continues to bewilder us after thousands of years because we're just dumb. And people compare hot and cold as though they're comparable. And I've heard it said that heat is like uncomfortability, and cold, like extreme cold, is pain. You know, but that's not like right. Yeah, the claw's hidden. No, you've looked. Yeah, we're trying to find that, you freaking dipstick. But you know, that's not right, because the thing is that heat hurts more intellectually. Okay, if you're cold, you're stimulated. You can do things. If you're hot, it just weighs you down. Okay, it's not. It's just bad news. It's bad juju. And everyone has an opinion because it's really easy to do, and you know, whatever. I just won't accept ones that are different than mine. You know, the fact that being warm is actually worse than being cold is just something of an objective truth rather than any sort of opinion or you know, anything like that. I'm not accepting counterfactuals to that narrative, right? It's just not possible. You know, people try because they think that they can, and it's cute, but it's irrelevant, completely irrelevant. It's a discussion. You know, maybe I'm just saying that because I'm hot, and I'd have the opposite opinion if I was cold. You know, I don't know. All I can say is what I see, and what I see is that I'm right about everything. Because the veil of egotism is completely opaque. And I feel like I'm straying from the legend item, and that makes me a little sad. I really hope that I'm not, because I don't want to walk back through all of this, or I swear to God I'll cut my big toe off and eat it. And you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear me say that, but you just did. No, I will continue to describe it if things go poorly, so count your blessings in my favor is basically what I'm asking you to do. Because I heard that praying and thinking about things helps. I don't know to what degree, but if you could just do that now for me retroactively, that would actually be appreciated. Shout out to this level too. That's just like a bunch of freaking levers. It's a different here. How the hell did I get back here? Francis is confused. I swear I've been here. That was my noodle in this game. My thinking noodle. I'm gonna get these guys. They're a lot of fun. You can't even dodge them. Maybe you can block them. It's cool blocking. My God, you can trigger some good. Well, see, like, I think we passed the legend item because it's not talking about it anymore. And even the note was like down there for the legend item, and we saw a cutscene with it, and then just nothing, just radio silence on it. think that's a bad sign. I'm gonna turn around in just a few minutes if I don't see anything else. It could be the case that you have to go ahead some and then go back. That's absolutely possible. Is it true? I don't know. You know, what if that lever does something? I have no idea. No idea. Alright. I'm actually gonna use this here. And just to cut out that one tower. There's a word for those towers. Spawn points. Nests. Nests. They breed in there, I think. Alright, so this whole area is trouble and terrible. Oh dear. We might be looking at one of these. Oh, did I do that with that? That's like the lamest thing ever. Like, it's not like the lamest thing ever. Well, yeah, it is. It's not the lamest thing ever. But it's similar to it in the principle that it is incredibly lame. Also in color, strangely enough. Cool. Haven't seen the legend item yet. It's day 36 in the desert. It's hot, in case nobody mentioned that to you. Haven't seen the legend item, but I'm not giving up faith because I'm insane and I make poor choices constantly. Weird thing is, it seems to be opening up shortcuts, which might suggest a possible backtracking. These are questions I cannot answer. There's that melee inaptitude coming in. He really does do like 1,000th of the damage, so it's really just worth backing up. Nothing around here. Oh. Oh, I hope this desert track doesn't put me to sleep. Oh, we're going up somewhere new and exciting. Well, new anyways. There's the blue vortex, and down there's the legend item that we have long since passed. Oh, this guy. Now we gotta be careful, because this is a great way to lose all the health that we paid for. If you play this like I do, you're gonna have a bad day. That archer is making this particular section very difficult, which I'm not appreciating a ton. I wish I could just shoot out that archer. This would be exponentially easier. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking about how great that animation was. Oh, there's a red button down there. Oh, I missed a red button. No, I haven't been down there. Oh dear, this map is starting to get a little big. Oh. Ha ha ha. There's a sand golem. Ah, I woke up. Sand golem is a consistently angry fellow. He is consistently covered in sand, which, as we all know, is something of a curse in most places, most cultures. You know, so he's never happy about that. You know, like, think about having sand on you. It can be kind of irritating. He is literally made of sand, right? Like, he cannot be more irritated by the quantity of sand on his body than just being made out of it. I don't know why double bow kills things and freaking BFG doesn't. That's just a mystery to me. It'd make me frustrated if I had the energy to be frustrated, which I don't. I just have this sort of hole. Ah, nuts. Now, where on earth is that? Oh, it's right below me. Huh? It's my sweaty back. Okay. Again, super appropriate. If I'm irritated because it's irritating. But like, if I was playing the Winter World is after this, spoilers, and like if I was playing that while being this hot, I would probably kick something with force that would elicit either pain from me or the destruction of something that ultimately didn't deserve it. Just from pure animalistic jealousy, which is completely understandable if not commendable. It is what it is, but so I'm grateful, it's hot, but I could be in the literal desert, which I'm not, so that's good. I often enjoy the fact of life that I'm not actually living in the literal desert. It's hot there. It's really hot. It's a desert. There's not even water. Sweet backdrop. It's not even oh, it's hot, I better have a drink because it's fun. What, you drink a sand? There's no water, there's no food in the desert. How the hell did we get across this? I hope I didn't need to keep someone alive. Some kind of puzzle level, I see. I'm using the sprint, and that doesn't seem to work. I think there's a Fusor Dom maybe for this? I mean, that switch looks pulled to me, which says we don't need to get over there. I hate to have to lead an enemy down here, because that I'd probably bash my skull into it as well. If that's even possible? I don't see why not. Keep in mind, still, day 36, had not found the legend item. I guess we gotta get an enemy. Whoa, this looks like backwards town. That's confusing. Wait, stay hydrated. It's the desert. Oh, maybe we're going up this way, but then how would I have missed this path? Did I just come from here? Sweet Jesus. Okay. Christ on a cracker. Where's that area down there? Well, that's not right, is it? What's in here? Aha! This is it. This is where I want to be. Alright. Temporary confusion. We got by it. Nice Scooby-Doo sound effect. I don't think we can lead that guy. Or that guy. Snakes aren't much good. Oh, there's a freaking gargoyle right here. That's really useful. Thank you, game. The only thing that makes this a little more fair is just a gargoyle. Just one of the bigger enemies, just right here. Here we go. This will be our guy. Come on, friend. There's a whole bunch of unpressed buttons down there. I need to get to the bottom of this. Come on. I got work to do. I'm gonna name him. I'm gonna name him Enrico. Come on, Enrico. I should've gotten what I wanted was an enemy with a lot of hit points, just so that there were no happy accidents along the way. But of course, I got stuck with Pipsqueak here, who can maybe take one bullet. Hopefully, he doesn't step on any of the traps. I don't know if they can. The pathfinding is not super spectacular. There's beeline for you, which means that. Oh, and if I touch him, he explodes. I went the wrong way. Oh, Enrico. Oh, I just should have went this way. Shoulders heavy, arms the dripping spaghetti. I'm just sorry, hallucinating of spiders, covered in spiders. Maybe the snake will be my friend. Oh, I forgot there's a thing right here that's bad and evil. Yeah, I have one of these. You cretin. let's get a few guys. Oh, perfect. This guy's perfect. Come on, come here. There's no way he's gonna die. If anything, he'll be too hard to kill when the time comes. All right. Oh, and he'll be more fun to take down because it's a challenge. And he runs. It's nice and fast. Only downside is he runs at me, but you know I deserve every single smack this shepherd guy gives me. I don't know why I call him a shepherd, because it's an Ankh he's got. It's not like a hook, shepherd hook or whatever the hell looking thing. But you know. Again, he's stuck on the wall there. It's actually where I just killed his friend. I shouldn't assume they're friends. That's gender normative of me? Ow. Crap. This way? Not really. The memory test is on. It's on like donkey. Come here. Yep. Over here. You're doing great. And we're here. I just gotta get him to run at me over here, and I'll go sailing across this. I really hope this ridiculous plan works. Please don't be stuck in the wall. I swear to God. Really? There we go. Guy? He's standing right on it. It's not doing anything. I may have just stuck myself with this guy. That sucked really bad. Well, I guess that section's a lost cause. Is there something else I'm missing around here, or is this whole level just agony? Because I don't understand what I missed. There's gotta be something. Alright, I gotta backtrack then. Just because you know we gotta look up literally at someone better's let's play of this to make sense of it. Now I know this goes back down, so because it's never going like too far ahead. Like you won't press a button at the end of the level and then go back. So I must have missed something. Can you break this pillar? I should just start popping off potions, because as I hear potions can destroy secret walls, you know? It's worth a try. This looks like it's not lowered, and that low is. I didn't see a button for it. So what kind of sorcery is that? This is literally the side of the level, which you can actually loop around to, which means it opens the wall. There's that section that doesn't lower, but actually it looks like we access the other side. That confuses Francis. That confuses me bad. Do I want this? Where's my X-ray goggles? No, I don't. That's the answer. Fizz meat, sweet meat, the meat economy. Well, time for another massive gulp of water before I die in the desert. Alright, and there's this area down here with like this pot-looking thing. We're right in the heart of the fire, which leads me to think, like, here's the thing, and then I hit this lever and I don't remember what it did because I'm dumb, but it must not have been the thing or I would have went to it. Something up there. And here's this high ground. I remember there being a switch up here that we couldn't hit. Yes, this one. There's two switches up there. What the hell is the deal with that? Can we break one of these blocks or something stupid like that? That's just not clear in the slightest. Well, that potion would have revealed it. Alright. So there's probably a button to lower that section. Where is the button for that? Oh, what is this? Oh. What is this area? If not a secret. Oh. Oh my god, you had to stand still in it. That has gotta be the most unclear thing in the history of weird and bizarre secrets you couldn't have possibly predicted. Sweet Jesus. Alright, apparently patience is our friend here. At least we found it. I'm not like super elated because that was stupid. Ah, that goes my health. But you know, it could have been worse. And there's the thing we need. God dang.
The toxic bellows.
Alright, which means at the end of the desert world we're gonna go and fight the Spider Queen. That's the Forest Guardian. She's a spider. She lives in a tree, like most spiders, I guess. Wait, I guess spiders do live. Can't live in trees. Well, it's gonna be a good place to look for bugs, which I assume that's what spiders are doing for the most part, because they're spiders and they eat bugs, insects specifically. Spiders are bugs, because bugs not a terminology. It's a it's like a slang term basically. I don't think it means anything at all. Bug means it creeps and it crawls, or flies, or otherwise. I'm just sitting here thinking about bugs. Do it. There you go. I'm just gonna slowly delve into some sort of weird, like, Arabian madness, you know, like a Lovecraft style. I'll become Francis the Mad Arab. I like that backdrop a lot, and I can't explain why. Well, I can. It just looks nice. Never mind. I managed to explain it relatively easy, actually. I like it because it looks nice. It makes me think of a nicer place. Somewhere nicer than this. Like a nice, mild temperature, green valley with trees. And then, but that's like in the distance, the middle distance. All around us, down there, that's sand. Going in the distance, there's like grass. But here, it's only sand. Let's try this trick. Oh, that worked perfect. I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm pretty great. What's up? You want some of this? Of course you do. Oh, we got lowering platforms. The Souls got it all. Oh, they can't fire at an angle. Well, that's gonna make this battle easy. That might be important. Remember, like, important information to remember. Pink shooting guys can't fire at an angle. It's kind of a big deal. That means they suck. On some plane. Get it? On some plane? Anyways. The skybox is rotating, which would lead me to believe we are about to be sucked into a sand vortex. Alright, and I think we're at the top of the pyramid. We're at the apex, if you will. Okay, we just walk right up this? Alright, please. I want those black crystals though. And we're out. Holy moly. It took us a little while, but we got there. Speedrun this is not.
Green Archer has gained a level.
One of the so now we go from in the top of the pyramid. We just I assume it's just like a chute, and we jump down because the next level is gonna be inside. We could buy meat. I think would be that's about all we need for now. I'm gonna try and keep it over 5,000. I think that's fine. I better save because that went despite the like last of time. We didn't really lose other health, so it deserves to save. I only give you like 9 save slots, which is kind of paltry. Okay. Oh, last level of the desert world. Here we go. The pyramid, the tomb, the tomb. The tomb.
You are now entering the tombs of the undead.
The tombs of the undead. Oh, you better get ready for that second wave enemy for this world. Oh, you guys, mummies. They're like zombies, the zombie models, but covered in white. Or not. Those look kind of like weirdly, kind of like disturbingly realistic, actually. Like they're like kind of fleshy and twisted. Not super pleasant to look at, really. And the snakes. I hate snakes, Jock. Haha. Cool. I love the sound of the teleporter to my right. That is making me incredibly happy to sit and listen to. Please let me out of this horrible room. I swear, it's like some of the sound effects are just not balanced right. They're balanced wrong. Like, it's just a mistake. It's just not right. Because the music's awfully quiet, and I really like the music. If only there's some way to switch sound effects to the music. And the more that I talk about this, the more I feel like a fool. Oh, wait, but I've actually got it, like, tossed way out of proportion. I got no excuses, I don't know, it's just broken. Imagine it would be like at regular volume. Like, this is barely hearing the music with it, like, jacked to special levels. Which I think is, you know, a shame for, like, the normies who play, because the soundtrack is good. I'm missing it. And here you'll see the mummy horde that is somewhat on the impossible scale to defeat. Because I think if I just hold this in, there we go. That was not easy. Well, okay, it was fairly straightforward. It was awfully time consuming. Look around the crystal laden altar of flames to continue your quest. Alrighty then. Crystal laden altar. Is this the crystal laden altar? Oh, and look around it. Literally, like, behind. Is this a puzzle? This game is silly. What's in here? Oh, bite. Oh, that's lame. Aha, a secret lever. That lowers the wallet of skulls, I see. So that hint wasn't even like a secret thing. It's literally like, to progress the level, hit this button. Is, I guess maybe in playtesting they had something of an issue with that section. It's not super clear, I'll admit, without the hat. I probably would have looked behind, but I see why you could have missed it. And we're going up. I don't know if we missed something in the beginning. I don't really care because there's no runestone on this level, I think. And there's no legend items, so we're in it to win it on this stage. I don't think there's really a reason not to just do it and get it out. So and over here is the white crystal of joy and the black crystal of joy, and that was just for a key. What a trade, what a bargain. This secret can fit so many crystals in it. Meme lovers will get that one. Ah, I see, there's actually something down there, but I missed it in my fury to get out because the sound of that thing is so god-awful and grating. Oh, snakes. I hate snakes, Jack. That's, you know, what else? What other, like, movie line is there about snakes? People don't give a lot of attention to snakes. They're neat. I like snakes. They're your friends. They're like generally decently friendly, or they want to eat you. But you know, they're good. They're good natured about it, right? Like that's. I don't mean friendly as in like will like, you know, give you smooches. Though some of them do. It's decently friendly as in like they're very good natured about how they want to eat and kill you. Because it's not that they want to kill you, it's that they're hungry and you look delicious. And are delicious. Trouble is, most snakes can't fit you in the mouth. Which is a slight setback in the snake's mind, but quite a large one from my perspective. I don't want to tell a snake how to live its life, but like ultimately you do, you know, their jaw like unhinges only so many times. Like it can't fold back and consume like antimatter or something. You know, call me crazy. Do it, I dare you. But you know, whatever. It is what it is. Oh, there's a freaking gargoyle-looking guy. Oh, haha, dodge your thing. Well, I think while my thing recharges, I'm gonna walk over here, grab some treasure. Ooh, treasure. Alright, that was nice. Now my thing's recharged. Can I shoot him from down here? That'd be super great. I'm not sure that's hitting. That looks like it might be. I don't know how it was, and now maybe it's not. He hit me. I'm almost charged up. We're charged up. Oh, wow, that's trouble. I don't know. These guys have an awful lot of health. Does my head in trying to figure out how to kill him. Maybe it's just hold the Y button for a very long time. Or whatever the GameCube equivalent would be. I don't want to throw away the guys playing a GameCube game. Do you know the GameCube version is this basically the best version of this game? The GameCube and the Xbox original versions are like the two good ones. There's a N64 version that's really, really bad, and it's been like panned as like the kind of the worst of just them. Which isn't true. The Gauntlet re-release on Steam from 2016 is actually the worst of the worst of them. I'm willing to fight people on that. In fact, if you have an opposite opinion, please come and fight me. I'd love to get into a brawl. Because I'm young and hormonally charged. I'm freaking, but the game, the N64 version is pretty garbage. But it's very garbage. It had like some really glaring issues involving kind of every part, as well as being really short. This is 8 worlds so far. It's 8 worlds in total, plus like 2 or 3 bonus worlds, really. Like entire bonus worlds. It's kind of crazy. That one had 4. And a secret level. Which, the secret level just kind of feels like an insult to injury, to be quite frank with you. Like, you only have 4 worlds? Like, yeah, but there's a secret level. Like, oh, spectacular. There's no secret levels in this. They just gave them to you. Secret levels I have mixed opinions about. I think they're neat, but like, at the same time, you don't like to miss content. So, but, you know, this is what it is. Serious Sam does it well. I like the Serious Sam ones. I guess because they feel decently accessible. You get like a decent warning, I think, that like, ooh, there could be a secret level here, without it literally telling you how to get the secret level, and thereby nullifying the point of it being secret. But you know, I mean, I guess I don't have a problem with secrets. I'm just bad at them. That's my problem. That's all rocket science to me, trying to figure out those things. If I had a lot of time to dedicate to a game, I'd be sitting around looking for secrets, but I'm a man on the rush. Man in the rush. Oh, Jesus. You know, whatever the hell, I don't know. I'm a man in a rush, I can't know sayings. I lost a few hundred hit points this level because they stopped giving me meat from the meat economy. Mentioned it's hot. Anyway, I am a little low on the meat, but actually meat sounds really good right now too. Maybe after this I'll go and have some meat. What's your kind of favorite meat? What's your favorite meat in the comments? I like all the meat. It's all good. But no, okay, all the meat that is reasonably socially acceptable within basic American customs. Anything outside of that, you're gonna have to get more specific, and the answer will probably be no, because I don't like things that are weird or different. I'm a 100% beef boy. No, that's not true. I like chicken. Anti-meat. No, it's not anti-meat. It's like the white bread meat. You know, white bread has uses. You just don't want to only eat that. Or it's not all that like fulfilling in the soul of the product. God dang right I have, because I've been working hard over here to try and do these god-awful maze-looking things. Yeah, the big mummies here that take 1,000 hits to kill, but they're actually easy to knock out because the respawn rate is disproportionate, which, that's not like a complaint. I'm glad. It should be disproportionate. Otherwise, it take forever to kill. If it's like just on the mark. And if it didn't make a lot of sense to you, I'm not willing to explain it. I understand that what I'm saying makes a lot of sense. It's really valid. If you're following, great. I'm glad. Isn't that crazy? Watermelon. Now presenting the stream of consciousness. That's good on you. That's great. Can you break any of these? No. Cool. Why am I stuck all of a sudden? I should have. I don't know why it seemed like I'd already been here. I look so dumb, I guess. I might as well go in here and clean up now that I shut that in. I'll just go punch some people. You want some of my sissy slap? Because I swear to God I'll give it to you. Okay, here's a group of things. The mummy design may remind you a lot of all the other enemies. This isn't even true. That, as I said, that I disagreed with myself because they seem to be like very low hit points for this stage, but their spawn rate is so high. They seem really hard to make edge on me. So I'm having some level of difficulty with actually cutting them down just because the regrow rate is so high. I got lucky there that those two missed the mark on coming out. Missed the mark on coming out, you say? Ha 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 ha. There's some sort of a tomb down there. Here's some kind of a tomb right here. Oh, that was lame. The camera is shifted in such a way so that you couldn't possibly see that. That's not cool. That's stupid. What's the world coming to? The 9 realms are going down the tubes. Let's see what's going on in here. Is there a spawner over here? Oh, there's gotta be. Spawner, gotta be. Oh, that really hurts a lot. Wow. I had no idea. Until I got punched by a bunch of mummies, just how much damage they did. Oh, they're really not being super friendly about this. Let's see, can I get in here? The key is to get him to lure away and then break the generator, then kill him if you can. That's not necessarily always something that's super viable, but if you could do it, it's kind of a spirit saver. There's the door from Hexen. Are you ready to die, mortal? I like Hexen. That's a good Let's Play. That's also on this channel. I only play the best games. I've also only played 3 games, and they're all from before the year 2000. I really can't explain that, but I know it's important for something. That's not true. This was 2004, but it's like before the year 2000 for the kids, right? Like the children. You gotta think about the children. No child left behind. Rock's Life has always been a politically motivated channel in many ways. That said, if I could get George Bush to co-commentate, that would probably be the highlight of my Let's Play career. I'm just through this gate too. Very much can be lost. Alright, so you don't want me to come through here, so I'm just telling me, Wizard Man. I hear you. Well, yeah, George Bush would be great. Can any of the ex-presidents, Clinton, George Bush, hell, I'd take Mitt Romney and he lost. Why not? A little bit of Romney in here might just spice up the channel a little. Freaking. Get a freaking three-way Hexen run. Hexen, I've been waiting to play Death Kings of Dark Citadel, so maybe I'll just get Obama and Mitt Romney to do a co-op run of that with me, and that would probably break the entirety of the internet. Just all of it. Hell, I'd make the news, I think. Wasn't as close as people thought it was, but it was a close one. Just not that close. It was never going to be that close. Yeah, that'd be pretty great. You know. But there's not enough political figures in the Let's Play sphere is the point of this, right? Like, you know? I think if we just had a little more representation in local parliament and local government, you know, Congress, congressional approval, Let's Play, let's just freaking blow some numbers up here, people. You know, Let's Play is important. I think we need some bigger names in here. You know, freaking, it's nice that PewDiePie, no offense, he's fine, you know, whatever. I'm glad he doesn't do Let's Plays anymore. That change made me immensely happy because he's no longer really the face of Let's Play. You know, say what you will about him. You know, it's completely awful when he was. Now it's died down. It's not so bad anymore. It's just like weird. It's become like a weird niche platform, which is how it always should have been, you know. Thinking we don't want those normal people around, you know. They pollute us with their sanity as we dive ever down farther into the realm of weird and peculiar video games being replayed, and people who don't know all that much about video games really, which is an art form, you know. If this video is getting too self-referential, it's only because there's literally nothing to talk about in this pyramid. I've tried, I really did. We're fighting another sand golem. We're in the desert. It's hot. And that's my acknowledgement of the game. And real life. Why are there icy traps in the desert? That's a good question. I've been asking that myself since we started. And I don't know. Is it steam? That doesn't really make a lot of sense either. Because I think you need moisture for steam. We're in the desert, so that can't be it. Freaking what on earth is the light traps? I don't know. Also, don't care that much, but it is something that has crossed my mind, and I don't have an answer. It's like all things I don't have an answer for. I'm willing to ignore them until it becomes such a problem that I have to take sudden and drastic measure that's ultimately inappropriate in the end, but seemed right at the time. Mummies. I'm only down 5 white crystals. If I get 5 white crystals by the end of this level, I will throw a parade for myself in the form of a boat. A big boat. A parade boat. Full of confetti. Water. It's capsizing too. Capsizing parade boat. God dang it, another golem. Various strokes. Well, time to hold Y, because I'm on a lot of power juice. Back up. Hold Y. Might as well just use double bow, because double bow seems to do as much damage as the freaking BFG. Backing up. Backing up. He blocks? No, I don't have enough double blow. He blocks? Double blow. Double bow plays even the mightiest of giants. Meat, sweet meat. Where did you come from? I saw I broke all the spawners over there. Oh, you came from over here. Well, that's not good, is it? Let me tell you about the aiming. Because it's not always exactly in the direction that I think it would be best. Which, you know, is counterintuitive to that word aiming. So this level went on for some time after that, thankfully, but I actually still don't have enough white crystals. Boom. There's one. Maybe there's a whole bunch. Let's hope that's enough. Pray to whatever your god is, your denomination. 121, 122, 123, 124. Thank Christ. 125. We're good. That makes me happy. That's a good thing that's happened today. That might be the good thing that's happened today, but I'll take it. Like, you gotta take your victories where you can get them. You can't be picky. You can't be picky when a good thing happens to you. Like, you gotta take that and run with it before someone takes it away. Oh, right at the end, too. That's just too much. Desert Guardian fears only the Lamp of Dark Obstruction, which we do not have, so we will not be fighting the Desert Boss. We will, however, go and fight the Forest Boss now, because we got the Bellows of Poison. And
Archer has gained a level.
checking the time. It's good, it's late at night, which you think like, oh, it can't be that hot then. It is. I don't understand that either. Let's buy a little bit of health. Looking good at 550. Oh, do we need any more hammers? Probably a few hammers is gonna make this go just a little bit smoother. The hammers are pretty much the fallback, so those, and then we'll save, and then we'll go and kill the Spider Queen. Forest Guardian is the Spider Queen. And with the unearthly amount of water on my body, I'll hope you'll be able to slip and slide into her in some sort of abrasive forward motion attack. I don't think there's any pop-ups this time around. Nope. Ah, the ice crystals. Look at that, I got. Alright. No, that's really good. I'm glad about that. And actually, we can pass. I can show you a neat little route. We can walk left all the way around, but we're not going to do that. What we can do is come here. First, we can open up the ice realm for next time. Well, we should save that. I don't want to tease y'all too early. There's the ice realm. There's a really cool shortcut, actually. If you step on this button, there's a flying rug that takes you over the whole map and over to the other side, which I think is actually really nifty, because they absolutely did not have to put that in, and they did, and it worked out really well. Or, like, it's just really a nifty dealio. I like things that, like, blow up the perspective like that. It's nice. Here we go. I've gotten better since we started.
You are now entering the web of the Queen Spider.
Spider. There she is. Black Widow. She's got the Dracula hair thing going on, but it's also a ponytail. I got the billows of toxicity. That's good. Nope. Nope. Why are all of my things turning on at once? I do not want X-ray vision. I want hammer. There it is. Alright. Let's use the billows. I got experience because I did so much. I know she's green. Oh, I wonder if this is like prime time for hitting. Alright. Alright, let's just lay into her. How do you like that? afraid as soon as it runs out, she's gonna smash me over the head with her weird tentacle hand. Alright. She's done. She had a lot less health than the last boss we fought. I think that was too. It was the Lich we fought, and that guy was really tough. He used all the hammers, and then I chased him around the arena for like 5 minutes.
The vicious Spider Queen had recovered her shard.
Yeah, we did.
You have found
Pretty stoked
one
about that.
stone from this realm.
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty stoked about that too. Yeah, I got it.
Green Archer has gained a level.
Nice little bump up to 59. Very nice. I don't know that we'll make a level 99 by the end, but it'll be close. Close enough. Oh, I forgot our health goes all the way up now. Alright, and then I'm gonna bring us down to 10,000 hammers. Or somewhere close by. Yeah. So then I've got a nice little gold reserve, I got all my hammers, or a good deal of hammers back, and then I got my health to max, and I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. Not like really good, like, you know, not like super good, but like, yeah, pretty good, just going pretty well. We're gonna watch the cutscene with him putting it into the mirror, and then we will call it victory for today. And I really like this cutscene anyway, so here we go.
Congratulations, you have recovered the shard for the Forest Realm.
Yeah, we did.
Continue now on your quest to recover all 8 shards that restore the entrance to the desecrated temple.
Alright, we're doing it. We got a lot of them done. We got 2 left, 3 left. That ain't nothing. I'll see y'all next time for the Ice Realm. Hoorah.